What's up, y'all? What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zen. Welcome to Zen in the Void. If you're new and you're meeting me for the first time, what's up? What's poppin'? Soak up the vibes, okay? Go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, because you're gonna fuck with it. If you're here, I'm pretty sure Spirit has brought you, okay? So first of all, let me just get into some stuff real quick. Oh yeah, and if you're returning and you're a regular supporter, I love y'all. Welcome. You already know my love for you runs so deep, it's not even funny. So just want to say right off the bat that I was extremely inspired to do this read right now. I was actually going to do your guys' readings later on in the evening after I, do some stuff and, take care of some stuff. But, who is this? Okay. Anyways, but I have to do it now. One, because I'm moving and I have a lot to do today. I'm moving tomorrow, so I have a lot to do today. And I'm literally having my own personal epiphany right now that is very inspiring. And I'm getting a lot of downloads and light codes and things like this from the spiritual realm. So I'm here and I have to share before I, get busy and forget or get busy and can't, right? So right off the bat, I cut the deck. I saw the Sun card in the reverse, but then I did some things and looked back at my hand and it was in the upright. The reason that's very particular to me at this moment and all the kind of channeling that I'm also going to share with you guys today in this sitting, Virgos, is because it has a lot to do with that channeling and with the information that I have just received today. So right off the bat, honey, let's just get into it. You guys are teetering between straight up joy and happiness and your happiness being restricted and kind of thwarted by it could be thwarted by you, someone else outside of you, something else outside of you, right? But that card actually ended up in the upright when I looked at it for the last time, and right across from it in the upright was the Emperor card. And the beautiful thing about that is, and I just saw 222 on the timer, is that you guys are very open and receptive. I feel like Virgos are right now, a lot of the Virgos who come to this channel and watch my videos are in a very, very powerful space. You guys are very powerful, okay? I'm not hyping. I'm not, we're going to give it to you straight and like it is. You guys are very powerful right now. You're in your power. And some of you guys your joy and your happiness is being thwarted or stopped or interrupted somehow. But the other of you guys are either getting it together and the other of you guys are in your power. I say this because, like I said, right across from it was the Emperor. And I feel like that Emperor energy is you coming into that, you aligning with that energy within yourself, Virgos, that are no, we've done it. We've been there, we've done that, and we're not letting anything come in between anymore. We're not letting anything stop us anymore. We're not doing that shit, okay? We're just not doing it. And it's that Emperor energy, just that stern, structure, kind of fatherly energy within us all. And it's almost like you're mastering it, Virgos. I just saw 333 right when I said that. You're mastering that. Come on, somebody better comment, because I know this is what y'all going through. And then the Star. You guys are making sure that you are getting that balance that you need in your life. I can't make this up. This is still here. You guys are getting the balance that you need in your life. You know what hard work it takes to move forward in your life with your purpose, your dreams, your money, your home, love. You know the hard work that it takes, Virgo. You know that. You fucking have gone out, seeked out the information. Yeah, I know. Yeah, right? Yeah. You have gone and seeked out the information that you need to be successful, because that's who you are. To balance it all out, you're doing the same thing on a mental level, a spiritual level. It's almost like you guys are, like I said, finding that balance. You guys are figuring out what it takes, and then you're like, okay, after I do all this work, I'm going to completely rest. And I feel like Virgos are famous for, being of service, being of help, being of this, of that, even in our spaces of rest. But I think a lot of Virgos at this time have gone, I'm gonna do my little work here, but when I say I'm done, I'm done. Don't interrupt me. And that was I think those were those last pieces. I think those were those last remnants of, like, you guys just needed to come into that even more. I think a lot of you are linking up with your twin flames right now. I think that's the vibe that I'm getting. There's so much that has come to me that I'm trying to share it all in one sitting, so I'm gonna try my best, and I hope you guys can hang in there for the ride. But like I said, this is still here, this Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So like I said, Virgos, you guys are just not taking any bullshit. You're just not doing it. First card out, love, 2 of Cups. Okay, this came out in the reverse, but when I picked it up, it was in the upright. I didn't try to, it just happened. So like I said, there's a handful of you guys, your love, your partnerships have been delayed, but let me tell you why they're delayed. I just saw 555, big changes. This is big. This is such a big change that you guys got to understand. Okay, so first of all, let me just share this story with y'all, because I know y'all gonna receive it. I was watching Charmed last night. When I say Charmed, I mean the original Charmed, not the remade series, the original Charmed. This is my first time seeing it in my life, and I chose the original because I'm an original person over a remake person any day, right? So I'm watching this show, right? And they literally said on this show, what did they say? They were like, Aries is in Scorpio. What did they say? They said Mars is in Scorpio in the next blue moon. Basically, it was a scene where they were talking about the alignment of the planets and how it was causing them to gain all this power that they were unaware of. The crazy part about this scene, y'all, is that the alignments and the planetary positions that they were talking about are the exact planetary alignments that are happening right now. Last night, the day that I watched it was the day that it was like exactly in that alignment. How did Spirit know that I was going to watch that show at that time on this day? My point, guys, is that this is so divinely orchestrated. In our human bodies, we just cannot fathom the perfection. So if you guys are being thwarted or stopped or there's these holdups, you guys got to understand what is occurring right now in life is so powerful and so beyond us. It's bigger than us doing our purpose. It's bigger than us coming into union with our twin flames. It's bigger. It's like the steps go up and up for a bigger and bigger reason. It's a reason that all of this is happening in Libra season in 2020. The world is getting justice. Soon as Libra season hit, we're finding out that people aren't paying taxes. Come on. Perfection. We are entering the age of Aquarius. This is Libra season. So what I learned last night, that is so important to us at this moment, and only a few are going to get this, so I'm just going to be honest, but that's important because those people are going to help the tides of the other people that aren't getting it. And then the cards are going to give you guys whatever information you need, and it's going to be great. But right now, I have to touch on this partnership, this union. It starts off on a basic level. The love you have for yourself and your journey and your path, and then the love you have for others around you, your family, your friends, and then the love that you're going to have on an emotional, romantic level. All of this love, all of these levels push us forward into more and more amazingness, and that's just how it goes. If anything was being delayed, it's because there's bigger things happening on a bigger scale. Light and dark, God and devil, it's a fight, it's a battle, because the time is crunching down. We're literally entering the age of Aquarius. That's big. It's 2020. We're in Libra. Each sign we go into, you guys will notice that what's happening in the world is reflecting the energy of that sign, and that's the perfection I'm talking about. That's the grand design that I'm referring to. Do not lose faith. This is a channel. This is a channel I'm channeling. If things are being delayed, guys, do not give up hope. Do not how this video game of a life, this holographic reality of a life that we live, we have to understand, just like a video game, there's everybody. Have you ever played a video game with so many people playing against each other? It's like everyone's putting their moves in and their thing in to win, and you cannot let the other team or the other component see you sweat. You just have to have your poker face on, play bluff. And I'm saying that to say, guys, that the opposite of what you want wants you to lose faith. The darkness, the demons, the evil in our duality wants us to lose faith in that relationship, wants us to lose faith in our dreams coming into fruition. You understand? I know you do. I know a lot of you guys do. And if you don't, watch this video again, because you're going to get me. You're going to get it. The time is 1:44. If a lot of you are seeing 1:44 or any variation of that number, it's because there's a certain amount of people, there's a certain group that will turn the tides for everyone else. That's what that number's about. So I just saw 1111. My point exactly, twin flames. Guys, look into this stuff. That is your homework. Every time I speak on this stuff, that's your little homework assignments. Okay? The biggest thing Spirit wanted me to get into right off the bat after that whole channeling is this delaying of this energy. A lot of you guys are getting it. A lot of you guys are not. Some of the most powerful, in tune people, the people who are ahead of themselves, everyone's powerful, but I'm saying that those of you who are aware of your power, you guys are, the enemy wants you to be discouraged at this time. A lot of you are not falling for the BS. The love is coming. The partnerships are coming. It's been, if you pay attention, signs of this has been occurring in your life. There is things opening up in your life trying to show you. God is trying to basically tell you on a sneak tip, like, hey, you see how I just put that thing? You just see how I just gave you that $20? Don't tell you anything, I gave you that $20. It's like that energy where Spirit is trying to help you, but and keep you aware of what's going on and tell you the play, but there's certain things about the play that you're not supposed to understand. So if some of you guys are blinded to the reason things are being delayed or the beauty and the love that is coming into your life, if you're not seeing the little details, maybe it's because God doesn't want you to see it. You're gonna fuck up the plan. Somebody hear me. Somebody getting this. Okay? I think a lot of you guys are seeing the evidence. I'll give a personal example because I feel like that helps a lot. For me, I'm manifesting a stable home, great relationships that are keepable and deserve my effort and my attention and my consistency, even in the face of conflict, right? Basically to grow and actually build a foundation. That's my goals right now, right? I've been paying attention, so I see I'm moving a lot faster than I planned on moving. I'm getting a lot of support when it comes to that, when before in my life I didn't. So this is me being aware and present enough to see the changes and to see the evidence happening in my life, which gives me the energy and the faith to be like, okay, I'm gonna ride with this. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna ride with it because I trust God. I trust myself. I just trust, okay? I trust that the universe is conspiring to help me. I trust that the universe is making a way for me, so I'm not worried about it. Yes, there's things I don't see. You guys are getting it. It's coming in. For some of you, you don't see it because you're not present. If you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not slowing yourselves down, do it. A lot of you guys, I don't know, I feel like there's a mixture. I feel like there's literally half of you guys who are letting life just make you reactive. You're reacting to everything happening to you when you should really be slowing down to think. Not even to think, to not think. Slow down to just be present and say, you know what, I'm grateful for this moment. That has helped me so much, Virgo. So if you guys are struggling, please consider doing that. I see the Fool card in reverse at the bottom of the deck. The Fool energy has come up a lot for me today too. In my got the Three of Pentacles. So there's lots of team building. There's lots of partnership coming into play, because I think a lot of you are realizing you just can't go where you want to go, or you don't even want to go where you want to go without teamwork. You want teamwork at this point, you know? Things feel like they're in the reverse right now, but that's because devil energy is lurking. And maybe that's what I need to say. Thank you, Spirit, that gives this message a little bit clearer. The reason the devil energy keeps coming out so much is because devil energy is running rampant right now. We are seeing clearly. We are making decisions based off what we see. And the devil energy is trying to basically go around and confuse us and give us illusion. For us to say, you know, am I making it? Am I having partnerships? Can I trust this? Know the difference between illusion. Wow. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. Let me set these cards up real quick. So many of, like I said, guys, so many of you, so many of us have access to this Ten of Pentacles, the wealth, the health, wealth, happiness, everything that we have ever wanted and deserve in this life, because it is our birthright. So many of us have access to this at this time. This is more past energy, this love energy. Maybe you guys are recognizing the love coming into your life. Maybe some of you guys are recognizing that, you know, maybe your eyes are not seeing. Wherever part of this you fall on, this is past energy. This is coming into your life in so many forms. And I think you guys are understanding and understanding that Ten of Pentacles comes in so many ways. It isn't always just money in your hand and a big ass house and a big ass car and a nice ass car. Sometimes this Ten of Pentacles represents the fact that you have abundant resources due to the people you know, due to whatever gifts and skills you may have inside of you, the fact that you have enough right now, the fact that you could birth a whole whatever with what you have inside of you. So Ten of Pentacles, Spirit is going to give you your Ten of Pentacles when you are grateful for what you have, when you're making do with what you have. And I think a lot of you guys are in that space and you're seeing like, okay, great things happen when I stay faithful. Great things happen when I am thankful for and use what I have. Moon energy in the past. Illusions. I think a lot of you guys may be working through, you're seeking your partnerships, you're seeking your wealth, even through this moon energy, even through the confusion and the darkness and the fact that you don't know the outcome. You're still working on it. You're still working through it. The illusion is not getting the best of you. You guys are using your intuition. I think that's the group that I'm talking to. I don't think I'm talking to the people who are lagging. I think this is a confirmation for the people who are in this space. You guys are making the connections, you're making the work happen, you're seeking it out through the illusion, through the confusion, through this emotional turmoil that people are probably trying to start in your life. People are probably, I bet you guys are going through so many instances where there's people in your realm and in your space trying to get you to react off some shit that they're doing. People trying to trigger you. Situations trying to trigger you, coming up, trying to start stuff that's just gonna confuse you and throw you off your track. You guys are using your intuition. Maybe you guys do feel a little confused. Maybe you do feel a little, but I feel like that's putting you in this space where you're surrendering. You guys surrender. You're like, okay, I don't know. I'm not even gonna force myself to know. You know? Use your intuition in that moon space where there's shadows, where there's confusion, where there's doubts, where there's illusion. Use your intuition. That's past energy. So you guys may have been, I think you guys have been using your intuition. The reason I say that is because the next card in the present is the Queen of Cups. You guys are emotionally mature as fuck. I'm so happy to even be saying this to you guys. Every time I say I'm honored, I mean that. This is a hard space to get to, especially when you don't have no damn examples around you for real. And God sends you that one situation where you were supposed to learn so much about it, but sometimes we catch it in that moment. Sometimes we catch it later after we reflect about it a bit. But you guys are emotionally mature. You are the queen of your emotions, okay? Emotionally mature. You got your shit together. You're not letting anything shake you up or throw you off. You know, you're feeling things as they come, but they're not taking you off of where you're supposed to be. You're feeling compassionate about yourself and people around you. You're calm. You're comfortable. You're emotionally stable and mature, as I said. You're relating to other people. You're open. You're whole. You're communicating what you feel, which is a huge improvement for Virgos, because we don't do that. We don't usually allow ourselves to be like emotional or vulnerable people. It's because we have to have trust before we can do that. But you guys have been cut. You guys have been slaying that away and saying, nah, I'm on to grow. I want to learn. Good for y'all. We got this Prince of Wands, or this King of Wands, however you want to look at that, and when I cut the deck, and that's very interesting to me, because I feel like there's this kind of like chaotic energy that you're avoiding, Virgo. Wow, this is amazing. This is beautiful. Blessings. All praises due. This card just flipped out. I can't wait till I get a better camera rig, because the way that this card flipped out was magic. It's almost like an ancestor picked it up and literally flipped it over. It was like that, and then it just like magically flipped over like that in the upright position. Fucking 10. I mean the 9, sorry. The 9 of Cups. You guys are almost at your 10 of Cups. You almost have everything that you want. In the present, you are happy. You are whole. Good shit, Virgos. Y'all are doing the damn thing. You secured your 10 of Pentacles in the recent past. Spirit has probably shown you evidence of you having as much success as you want. And then in the present, Spirit is showing you that you almost got all the emotional happiness you want. But Spirit is almost like, okay, it's coming. Just hang in there, because there's shadows at play, but hang in there, because this is next. Your 10 of Cups is next. I know it has felt like a long time coming, but I got the feeling you guys don't even care. You're just like, look, I'm seeing the evidence. I'm cool. I'm chilling. I'm booling. You know? You guys are chilling in this space of happiness, contentment, fulfillment, because you have faith and you know that Spirit is about to deliver. Whatever you believe in, God, Source, Spirit, He, She, them, they, it, polytheistic, monotheistic, atheist, whatever you believe in, the universe, science, energy, it's all the same thing. You guys are plugged into that universal love frequency, that high vibration God energy that is like, yeah, you are abundant as fuck. You are attracting all the love that you want, and you are chilling until it's all the way in place, and you're doing what needs to be done while it's all coming into place. You're receptive when you need to be receptive. You are what's the word I'm looking for? You give effort when it's due. When God says be receptive, be in that feminine energy and rest and relax and be receptive and receive what I'm telling you, instructions, directions, you do that, Virgos. And then when Spirit is like, I need you to do action, I need you to go ahead and do those readings, I need you to go ahead and do this work and do that, apply what you learned and create. Then you're like, okay, I'm ready, because you rested, so now you're ready. It's like you've mastered that balance. You've mastered your best superpower, which is the magician energy. Wow. If you guys don't follow the Hood Healer on Instagram or Twitter, please do, because she gives such good information on all the signs, but especially about Virgo. She is a Virgo. And I'm saying that because you guys got to understand, you're the only human archetype for the signs. If you look at all the signs and you really do your research as an astrologer and all this, because if you guys don't know, I call myself I'm learning, but I don't like to call myself something until I feel like I got a really good handle on it. But I pretty much am an astrologer. I understand it, and I understand it, and overstand it. Now I'm just kind of learning in a more structured way, so that I can help people. In my knowing is like I'm comfortable in what I know. But I'm saying that because the magician, the virgin, the Virgo, all these different elements are needed to create and to do alchemy and to do work, right? To do magic or manifest something into the material. That person, that virgin, that person who is free in order to conjure and be a conjurer and a creator for the spirit, you have to be pure of heart, meaning you have to have such a selfless reason I can go into this for hours, but I'm gonna just stop right there. Spirit says to just keep with the cards for now. But you guys gotta understand that you are the conjurers and you have mastered your conjuring ability. You know exactly that sweet spot you need to be in to really bring your manifestations into materialization. And that's the biggest thing Spirit wants you to know right now. That's why you guys are happy. That's why you guys are emotionally mature and content. You're building, creating your foundation. You have everything you need to have such a solid foundation. The 4 is all about that. The number 4 is about foundation, security. Okay? And for it to be the 4 of Pentacles, that's saying in the material world, in the 3D, you, Virgos, are being super conservative about what you've created. You realize what you've created at your foundation and you're securing that. You're like, okay, I built all of this, now I'm gonna secure myself here. That's where you guys are at now. You're just trying to make sure that through all of this shadow shit going on, all of this battling, all of this darkness, all the craziness that tries to pop up, you are securing yourself through that. Through the storm, you are securing your shit. Good for you, Virgo. You're not letting anything come in between. Whatever it was in the past, third-party situations. Maybe you guys were dealing with people who were dealing with someone else, not choosing you. Heartbreak, whatever this energy was, you have healed, you have recovered from whatever that energy was that was making you feel like you were not as powerful and as precious as you are. You have recovered from that. In the future, you will further recover from that. We're probably going to clarify that because I'm needing to understand why that's in the future. Why is this here, Great Spirit? Why is this 3 of Swords in the future about recovery? It's beautiful that you're recovering, Virgos. I just want to know that why is this in the future position? Great Spirit, please, why is this, ooh. You know what? Let me see something real quick. This is probably going to be a little long, but it's worth it. Knight of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. Wow, y'all. I'm cracking a code right now. I'm starting to really love these moments where Spirit has me cracking the code because I feel like I'm just like improving. Because at some point when I did tarot, I was like, when I first started doing it for the masses, I was like, I was like shy about it. Like I don't know. Now I'm cracking codes. Usually I just do this for myself, but doing it for the world is like amazing. But anyways, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna take this. Spirit has got me cracking this code for a reason. So the reason that this 3 of Swords is here in the future position, guys, 3 of Swords is about, like I said, recovering from a past heartbreak situation. Oftentimes it's about a third-party situation because, you know, sometimes we're just in situations where people have multiple people they're dealing with, and that's very hurtful, obviously, but that could just leave a huge scar on us internally. But you guys are recovering from that in the future position. That's why I thought it was interesting, because I'm like, didn't they already, recover from that? Didn't they already heal from that? But I realized that 10 of Swords energy is all about the fact that us being reminded of that scar and that pain keeps us from going back to that place. But I think, like, obviously this is here for a different reason, so let's get into that reason, okay? I hope y'all still here, because this is good. I know it's a little chatty, but it's good. You're going to have to come back and re-listen. That's just how it is with Virgos sometimes. That's why I love the Hood Healer, because she has really mastered just giving it to you, like, straight. I'm working on that, by the way. But anyways, there's trickery. Please don't be alarmed. I don't think you guys will be alarmed, because y'all in such a bad bitch place right now. I can't even. Like, I just know I relate, and I know where y'all are at. But there is, like I said before, guys, there's this devil energy at work, okay? There is this illusion, devil energy, like, running rampant in the world, but that's because there's so much being exposed right now. There's so much light working. there's so many different beings and entities like all up in our galactic address doing their work, and regular people walking around not seeing them. Me, a medium, someone with all of these different claircognizance, is like seeing spirits. Like I like in my room, in my space, everywhere I go, I literally see light beings and dark beings just flying everywhere, and I'm just like, okay, like damn, all right. But anyways, there is this darkness that is trying to like come and ruin something for you. That's why there's delays, especially I think in love for you guys, or partnerships or something. But don't have any fears. I'm feeling like Spirit wants me to tell you this because you can handle it, obviously. But the Magician card, okay, is in the reverse, meaning that someone is using their ability to do magic for a negative situation. It's more trickery, it's more illusion, it's more dangerous, okay, and dark. It's like someone having the power. It's like me having all the power I have and using it to like do all this shit that has all this personal gain. Like, oh, I'm gonna just try to get all this money and I'm gonna manipulate people. Like, I literally met a girl who did Wicca when I lived at Covenant House in Hollywood, and she was literally using the Wicca that she had learned to do glamour magic. And I one time was under her glamour magic, and I realized it, and I like pulled myself out of it. It was crazy. This girl was using glamour magic. This girl was not that pretty. She would sing, and it wasn't that great of a voice, or like she was using glamour magic to make you think she was prettier and that she was a lot more talented than she was. And I met her, she was a Leo, I think, but she just had this really like weird energy about her that made you want to like her, but then it was something evil like about her where you like, bro, I won't, I'm not getting close to you. I'm saying this to say, guys, when given so much power, people could use it for wrong. Being that you guys are at this level that you're at, when you are such in a powerful place, you attract so much. You attract other super powerful people, and you attract people who are super powerful but use their powers for negativity. So I feel like there's someone like that in your realm, Virgos. Just hold on, just stay with me, okay? Because this is important. This has to get out. I'm sure that's why Spirit said to do this. This has to get out. There's someone in your realm trying to use power, and I think it has something to do with your love life. It has something to do with the fact that you're so emotionally mature and you're so happy and you're so wealthy. There's someone who does not want to see you in this place, and though you have recovered from some past heartbreak or some type of possible even third-party situation, there's someone involved in that situation that doesn't want to see you happy. They're trying to use trickery against you. They're trying to use trickery and magic against you in some type of way, not in a good way, okay? There's someone who has a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of unresolved issues. They're trying to resist their transitions within their own life. They're not learning from their mistakes. Their emotions are like overtaking them, and they're basically not in a good space. They're not in a powerful space, and they know that, and they don't like what they see in you, so they're trying to influence that. Yeah, they're lazy, they're obsessive, they work without reward. These are the kind of people who do work and get nothing from it. They're lazy and they're obsessive. They're more worried about other people and you, Virgo, than they're worried about them damn selves, and they're lazy. But the beautiful thing about this, and why I told you guys not to be worried, is because Spirit is delaying things in your life. Spirit is working hard. Angels, beings of love and light, even created, beings who aren't destroyers. There's all these different ancestors and people and beings working for the greater good, or working for something to happen in the world and in your personal life. But there is this energy in your realm, Virgo, where someone doesn't want to see you win that much. They don't want to see you win at all, okay? But you're winning anyway. And it's with the help of Spirit. If you're playing the fool, I'm psychic as a fuck. Damn, I'm psychic as fuck, okay? I didn't think this Fool card was still at the bottom of the deck, but something told me it was in reverse. I have shuffled and everything, and this card is still here. My point, exactly. Wow. Spirit is crazy amazing. You're playing the fool, Virgo. You're playing the fool. You're like, I don't see that. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's happening with that. I'm just over here, honey, think about my love. Honey, thinking about my pentacles, thinking about my cups. I'm in La La Land. La La Land. Playing the fool. Okay? Virgo, you're playing the fool. Because you know that there's bullshit happening. You know there's trickery. You know intuitively that you're so powerful, you know what's coming after you. You know who's coming after you. You know that there's something coming after that. But you're playing the fool because you know, Virgo, that when you play the fool, it's because that's another superpower. That's that superpower they didn't know you had in the back of your bag. And that's when you act like you don't know what's going on because you know that there's other things handling it for you. Or you just don't care about what's going on. Maybe you know and you don't care. I know for me personally, I'll know some shit. I'll let it be known that I know. And then I won't act because I don't care to act. There's something above me acting for me. So what the hell? I don't have to do anything. You guys are playing the fool. You're letting, you know, it's Libra season. Everyone's getting their justice. So if karmic cycles are ending. So everyone who's getting shitty karma, they're getting their shitty karma now. You know that, Virgo. That's why you're not worried about it. You're like, oh, somebody wishing me harm? Okay, it's Libra season. Okay, so they getting their karma. They're getting it. Okay? So you're not worried about them. You're not worried about these people coming up against you because they lazy and obsessive and they not getting shit even though they working hard. That's not your problem. This card came out in the upright, but it fell on the floor in the reverse. So like I said, there's some of you who are in your power, Virgos, and there's some of you who are not. Those of you who are not, you better get there. Get there. I don't care if you have one friend or one good thing in your life that you do to help keep you on track, but get there, okay? This is spiritual warfare. Get there. I've seen people on Twitter tell Muslim, nobody know how to have fun anymore. Da, 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 da. You're right. Because some people out here... There's time for some people. There's a time and place. So some people are able to have fun right now. There's some people who are not. I feel like as a Virgo, where I'm at right now, I'm having all the fun. Because I'm in my power. And Spirit is protecting me. And I ain't worried about none of the bullshit. Okay? Public reward, success, recognition. That's what's happening for you. That's your reality, Virgo. That's your new reality. Success, public reward, recognition. You guys are probably healers. You're probably on YouTube. You're probably on TV. You probably make music. Whatever your outlet is, whatever your purpose is, the reason you're a star, you in the sign of Aquarius, is because y'all been working hard to find y'all purpose and get in that space that y'all want to be in to be your best selves. So a lot of you are coming into that space now and you're getting the reward you deserve. You are getting the recognition. You're getting it on a public level. These people can see you. That's why they're so mad. And you know this, Virgo, okay? Let's get one more. This is going on way too long. Oh, my God, yes. It just popped out. You guys using your superpowers, Virgo. You're using them. You're using them, flat out. When you feel like you need to go into hermit mode, you do that. I feel like you guys are going to get something. You're going to get even more reward. You're probably going to go up levels in the immediate future. This was supposed to be a next 48 hours reading because the full moon is not tomorrow, but the next day. So this, I'm still probably going to make this a 48 hour because Spirit knew what was on my heart. And you guys, I think, are going to get a huge public reward. Something really is going to blow up, or you're going to get wind that something could blow up. So I think you guys are going to be going in hermit mode in the immediate future. Probably on the full moon day. I think a lot of you guys are going to be ducked off the day of the full moon because there's going to be so much happening. This is coming in the same row as this moon card. The illusions, the trickery, the confusion, the shadows, and the fact that you're securing. It's like you know a storm is coming, Virgo. So you are securing your foundation. You're making sure that your foundation is secure so that when the storm hits, you're safe. When that storm hits, Virgo, you're going to go into hermit mode. Okay? And if anybody was smart, if you're going to be in hermit mode. What's your advice? Thank you, Great Spirit. This is amazing. Give us some advice for Virgos, even though I don't think Virgo really need much advice right now. I keep seeing this 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Guys, ooh. This 5 of Swords. Even though I rambled a lot through here. Well, I didn't really ramble. That was all channeling. I have faith. This is gonna be good. Yeah. You have a desire to reconcile about something, Virgo. It's something you want to just get out on the table. It's something you want to work out. This is a subconscious thought of yours. You just want to get it over with so you can move on. But I think you guys aren't really worried about it. I think you guys are maybe go ahead and you're probably forgiving the situation yourself. Maybe you are, you know, maybe you guys aren't getting the reconciliation that you need. Maybe that is the storm that's coming. I just know that reconciliation energy is brewing, okay, under the surface. What advice do you have for Virgo's Great Spirit? Thank you, Great Spirit, for being here. I trust you, Great Spirit. I know this message will touch who it's meant to touch, okay? What advice do you have for Virgo's Great Spirit? Thank you. First piece. What else, What else, Spirit? What else? What else? Very particular. This is very, very, very particular. Wow. Okay, this is so much advice. Wow. Okay, this is so much advice, and I'm just gonna run through it. Okay, run through it real quick. Okay, so you guys have seen the bigger picture. You're going through lots of awakenings right now, Virgo. Spirit is awakening you. Spirit is making you aware. You're going through so many reflections and awakenings. You guys are probably just really having a lot of downloads at this time. A lot is making sense to you right now. One thing Amani said that I love, that I've actually been feeling even before she said that, is something that I go by hard, is observe. Do not absorb, okay? Notice what's happening around you. Notice all the chaos. Notice that shit and be like a hawk flying above it. I see it, but I don't want no parts. You know, there's certain parts of your life you're going to have to participate in, but don't be a participant. Don't always feel like you got to participate. Watch from the side, watch from your bird's eye view. Okay, because you're seeing the bigger picture. Spirit is showing you the layers of the situation so that you can understand what's going on. This is you in your power. When you're in your power, when you reach that level, this is one of the privileges you have. Seeing the layers of things so that you can understand the wholeness